So your career it's bared a lot of fruit and a lot of work that you're proud of. We got some of it on display here. You want to talk to us about this project with Adidas?
Sure. So this right here, I would consider this to be the project that means the most to me. Mostly because it connects to a very specific period in my youth when I started to realize that passion for sneakers was turning into, it was a cultural thing. It was something that was real. Hey, what's going on? What does he have on his feet? I started to realize that there was something to this, and I'm young. I've always had a passion for shoes. I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, like literally as he's playing in the shoe, I want the shoe he's wearing, not the post-career era of Jordan, right? So I've always, all my favorite rappers and that was basically where it came from. I'm looking at, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions video, he's wearing Jordan. I'm watching this rapper wear this. And this is the way that information spread. There was no Instagram. Rappers watched the hustlers who are making the real money and have the jewelry, have the fashion sense, wearing these brands that the normal person can't obtain because they have a little different level of ability to spend. And that influenced the world of fashion, right? So when I'm on the handball court and these 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-olds are wearing this shoe that costs $110 in 1988, 1989, it was very much something that went off in my head, and it was like, wow, that shoe is beautiful. It looks like it costs $1 million. These guys got their whole thing together. It represented aspiration. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a level of, wow, in order to have those shoes, no matter how you got it, the right or the wrong, but just looking at it from a kid looking at this culture that's growing around me, this represented success. Full suede. So it's almost like like the Liberace of shoes. It's like you have to be confident to wear a shoe like this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that shoe, there was a crest on the side. I never seen it again. Fast forward, I'm working with Adidas. We're having conversations about possibilities of doing a project and what kind of shoes we'd like to tackle. I'd like to tackle, Bell went off. So I'm telling the people at Adidas, there's this, obviously the forum exists. This is the Adidas Forum High, right? But I'm like, listen, there was this luxe version of the Adidas Forum in the late 90s that had a crest on the side. Yeah. And it made it feel more exclusive, made it feel like high fashion.
And they probably don't even know this.
They didn't even know.
Yeah.
So what I did was I had to find a shoe, which was like finding Bigfoot, right? I had to really find a shoe. So I'm calling collectors, I'm calling older guys in my generation, older guys in sneaker culture who I respect. Yeah. And I finally tracked down that there is a DJ who is a major collector of Adidas, who's heavy into sneaker culture, and he let me borrow a 20-something-year-old pair, just one side, one shoe. Yeah. So I go to Portland, put it on the table, and everybody was like, wow, we've never seen that before. And it became, they had to figure out how to make it happen. Where are the molds? Where are this? Do we need to redesign anything? Like, obviously the execution of the shoe, in that era with the technology and with the factory capacity then might be different than now. They have to really find out how to make the shoe again, But to me, the fact that I made it happen, I brought it from 1988 as a kid to fruition in 3 colors. It will forever be one of the most defining moments of my career because it was more about cultural preservation. It was more about connecting to people and connecting to stories and really giving a background story on how my youth inspired something I've gone on to create. That was the most important thing to me. Yeah. So this shoe right here might have not been the best selling. It sold well, but it's not something that flew out the shelves. It was more of a, if you know, you know. Yeah. It might be that cigar. It might be that high level of if you know, you know. And the people that appreciate the shoe even years later and telling me that they have yet to find one, they've been searching, their friend got one, it really solidified that, I did something that can never be taken away. It's not about selling a shoe, it's about reintroducing something that was so important to me. So that's why this shoe means so much to me.